Welcome to the Ogden City Council's quick meeting recap for the work session, redevelopment agency, and special city council meetings that took place on Tuesday, October 11th, 2022. In the work session, the council reviewed and discussed proposed zone text amendments to revise design standards for multiple family dwellings. The proposed amendments provide more detail to building types, exterior materials, building windows, building orientation, main entrance requirements, parking location, and amenities. The proposed changes were recommended from Ogden's Planning Division as a result of an extensive design standard study in 2020. Council members are interested in looking at different options for electric vehicle charging stations. The item will be brought back to a work session to review those options. The council then reviewed and discussed a proposed revision of the Ogden City Youth Council program. Revisions to the Youth Council include consolidation of the Youth Council and Leadership Academy, 7 members of the Youth Council elected to leadership positions, no limit on number of youths accepted, no term limits, members who aren't elected to leadership will be assigned to various committees and or appointed to deputy positions as approved, and members will have the opportunity to serve as liaisons to various boards and commissions. These proposed changes will be considered in the meeting on October 18th. 3 items in the RDA meeting and 2 in the council meeting related to the Stock Exchange building were tabled to November 1st, 2022. The tabled items include a proposed land transfer and development agreement and participation and incentive agreement, zone text amendment, and budget amendments. These items were tabled to allow for more council and board member participation. During common consent in the special city council meeting, the council adopted a joint resolution with the mayor declaring Ogden City support for Utah's bid to host the Winter Olympics. The council then adopted an ordinance regarding the sale of unclaimed firearms from the Ogden Police Department. OPD requested authorization to sell surrendered or seized firearms currently in the department's custody for public use. The approved ordinance reduces inventory, creates storage space for incoming items, and is in accordance with Utah State Code. The firearms will be sold by High and Mike's Pawn, and the proceeds will be given to the Weber Morgan Narcotics Strike Force. Only firearms that have significant value or are collectible will be sold to High and Mike's. Most firearms will otherwise be destroyed. The council then approved a zone text amendment related to regulations for metal accessory buildings. This item was tabled from September 20th to modify the ordinance to allow approval from planning staff rather than planning commission. The proposal allows for non-architectural metal-sided accessory buildings over 400 square feet to be on properties less than 1/2 acre in size. The amendment meets the objectives of the Ogden City's general plan of creating design guidelines that keep the integrity of the existing neighborhood. The council then voted to adjourn into a closed session. The entire recording from the meetings of October 11th can be accessed on the Ogden City Council's Facebook page and podcast with timestamps to skip to specific agenda items. If you have any questions or comments, please reach out to the council office at 801-629-8153 or send an email to citycouncil@ogdencity.com.